Hey everybody, thanks for joining me here. I hope you had a great weekend. I'm in the book of James, I'm in chapter 3, and I'm looking at just one verse, verse 13. It says this: "Who is wise and understanding among you? By his good conduct, let him show his works in the meekness of wisdom." So James starts out, he says, "Who is wise and understanding among you?" Just imagine something with me. Imagine that James comes to our church to preach, and he stands up to speak, and suddenly he asks a very pointed question: "Will all the wise people please stand up?" I think we'd kind of like look around at each other, and we'd probably be thinking, is this a trick? Am I going to look conceited if I stand? And if I think I'm wise, is that wise? Well, in my opinion, the wisest people are the ones who seek wisdom and just don't simply assume that they're wise. And over in the Bible, we're instructed to seek out wisdom, and we can even ask for wisdom. In fact, remember in James chapter 1, verse 5, we read this: "If any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask God, who gives generously to all without reproach, and it will be given to him," which I think is fantastic, that we can go to God and ask for wisdom, and he's ready to answer that prayer. And so once you've done that, once you've gotten wisdom, you don't need to tell everybody. They're going to see it in your life. James said, if you are wise, by your good conduct, show your work in meekness. I've met people, and maybe you've met people, who think that they're wise, and they tell everybody else what to do all the time. Now, those folks often come across as loud and angry, and what's said may be true and may even need to be said, but it comes off just kind of dripping with arrogance and condescension, and that kind of person never really has influence or represents Christ very well. And so if we're going to be bold, and I think that we should be, let's ask God for wisdom and for the boldness to show our works in meekness. And so my prayer became this: Lord, I know I can do nothing without you, because you are the source of all wisdom. Help me to be bold in my works in the meekness of wisdom. Well, hopefully this has encouraged you today to ask God for wisdom, and then to let that wisdom be displayed by your good conduct today. God bless you all. Have a good one.